I got a joint. Okay. I got a joint, man.
Thank you very much.
Heineken? Fuck that shit! Man, I got a... Shut the fuck up! Hey, you know what I do got, though, man? I got a joint, man.
What are you people? On dope?
Welcome, everybody, to the next edition of the Greenish Empire, Supremacy 1914. So what's going on, everybody? I hope everybody's had a good few days. Anyway, let's get right into it. Since we were last here, I used some gold marks that I earned to get artillery, and we have reestablished alliance with Norway after their victories on the away player of Finland and the Swedish Empire, who is currently on the run. I think he's either going to pursue or he's going to go into England. I am not sure yet. But we got some artillery. We did capture Cameroon up here. We have 50,000 reinforcements over here that we are going to send now. I got that artillery. I saw that come up and I'm like, oh, gold mark. I have gold mark now. So I used my 2,000 gold mark, whatever the heck it was, to get one piece of artillery. So now we have the artillery brigade, 5th Artillery Brigade, as well. I haven't really started building anything else yet. I think I'm going to reinforce Corner Brook and Halifax. We need more wheat than we do. Let's go balance out our resources right now. We are maxed out in grain, and we're making more fish than we are grain, so that has to change. I'm going to go build a... Come on, you can do it. We're going to go build a harbor here. And, let's see, where should we put it? Best place for trade, right here. So our quest right now is to conquer North America. Next, after we get done taking out this little bit of what's left in Newfoundland. Eikilivik. I'm going to have to Google translate that so I can, whatever that actually is, because I do not know how to pronounce that. If you guys know how to pronounce that, let me know in the comments, because I do not know how to pronounce that at all. So we did take Cameroon. Let's go check it out and see how much damage we did. And they have a workshop here. Wow, okay. So since they don't, obviously they do not like us. And Cameroon produces gas, and we need gas, and we're not making any coal, so I can't build a railway yet. Gosh, that really is complicating things, because I would love to build a railway. But if I do that, I'll be losing coal, and I'll have to buy it, and I don't want to buy more coal. Gas I really could care less about. So I guess what we'll do is build... I can't build another harbor right now. That complicates things, doesn't it? Let's go see if we can sell some of our fish. We have a lot more fish than we actually need. Oh, good, there is some trade-off for us here. Awesome. Sell. 11,000. Sell. Grain. We'll sell some grain too. Alrighty. Hope you guys like my background music. Took me a while to figure out how to do that. Alright. We don't want to sell lumber. We want to buy lumber, dumb cuff. Buy 3,000 more. Can we get... There we go. Let's build a harbor here. I've been contemplating on building a new capital. So I'm going to put a list of city names in the description. And I want you to tell me which one you think where my capital should be. I'm going to do Kaltstadt, Corner Brook. I'm also going to possibly do Reykjavik. And I'm going to do Kimmerut. So you let me know which one of those you think are the best place for my new capital. And we'll go from there. And if nobody votes on it, then I'll just assume the position and pick Kaltstadt. I'm giving you guys a chance here to tell me where to put my capital. We'll do things like this later on too. when I go to build a ship, whether I'll build cruiser, submarine, battleship, tanks, heavy tanks, airplanes, you pick the way I go, either air or sea. So, alright. Now we got that out of the way. Like I said, we did start talking with Norway again. And I put these out here because I was paranoid about what they were going to do, and they did the same thing. They deployed troops out here as well to keep it so I wouldn't backstab them. So now that we don't need these troops, we can recall them. Back. We don't need these guys out here no more. And their morale is down, so let's get them back and get the morale up more. So we've got England. Sweden is crushing France right now. They're on a move against France. They're all upseas are up in uproar. I don't know how they're holding on. Really have no clue. It looks like France is fighting Italy. And Sweden's fighting France. And Spain is fighting Portugal. By the looks of that. Germany is, well, was fighting Denmark. They were progressing. Looks like they're fighting Lithuania now. Is that Lithuania? I think that's Lithuania. So, a lot of war going on, a lot of death. Which death in this game is something most welcomed, as long as you're the one dealing it, and not the one taking it. Alrighty. So, let's just take a look-see around here, see if I can think of anything else we need to do. You guys, let me know if you guys see anything you think I should do with stuff. Like, should I move troops? Should I not move troops? I should probably move these 8,000 troops, both these cities. But for right now, we'll keep them there until I can figure out what to do with them. Because I want to bring them all the way across the water, then wait, and then maybe after our next attack, I'll start bulking troops up in these 3 different locations, and we'll catch North Canada from both sides. If I can get a battleship or some cruisers down up in here, that would be really helpful to hold that. Alrighty. Now, Finland is fighting for their life. They're not going to be there for much longer. Norway is kicking the snot out of everybody he faces. So let's hope that he doesn't try to fight us. We would not like that at this point in time, because it would be a very short-lived series if we did that. I'm going to try to make this series as many videos as I possibly can until this map is over. Then we'll probably go to a different map and start another series. Different Empire series. So, Sweden is on the march, trying to take the England's still away, so England hasn't. To be honest, I really am impressed with Sweden's abilities to attack, because last time I knew they had like 100,000 men, so they're just like marching like crazy across, trying to march across Europe right now, France. And nobody's active still over here. It's been, how many days has it been now in the newspaper? Game days, it's been 11. We're second most powerful in the game. And nobody's active over here. They built a new capital. Ah, Detroit. They built a capital in Detroit. Wow. How about that? I'll have to wait. I'll call peace with them. I'll go to my... all I'll do is, when we capture this last city, I don't have just so many wars going at one time, so what I'll go to diplomacy, and I will go to the warring faction, which is us, and I'll switch this to peace. And when we switch it to peace, it should take them a few days, and then they should switch to peace, and then the war will be over between us for a temporary time. And then we'll go back at it once we get down there. I'm really tempted, though. Our first attack, which will probably be a huge landing, we'll attack here. First, we'll land here, then we'll bulk troops up, we'll strike out here and here. We've already landed troops here, so we'll strike here. Port Hope Simpson. That must be one of the unknown characters in The Simpsons. Hope Simpson. And we'll have a huge amphib landing here to take their city, their capital. Moose Factory? Is that what that? Moose Factory. How do you... Must be a high mating population there or something. I can't even pronounce that. What's this city? Can't pronounce that. Labrador City. Can't pronounce that. Good Lord. Quebec. What's this? Sherbrooke. Montreal. Ottawa. Pembroke. Sudbury. North Bay. Where the heck is Toronto? There it is, Toronto. And this is Detroit. So somewhere around here is the U.S.-Canadian border, like right. It's gotta be like right here somewhere. But I'm really surprised they let Newfoundland have Knoxville and Louisville and Lexington, Fayette. Very interesting they let them have there. Don't know why they would do that, but they did it anyway. Not a whole lot going on for us right now, just a lot of rerouting troops and rebulking and restocking and reinforcing, and then we'll go on the next attack, which will probably be in our next video. So probably more action then. Shout out to my buddy Pavlos. He was the first commenter on one of my other videos. So shout out to you, Pavlos. And yeah, I think that's going to wrap it up for this one, guys. I got nothing else for you today. I will see you next time in the next video for the Greenish Empire on Supremacy 1914. Goodbye.